Taurus, welcome back to Crystal's Tarot. This is going to be a reading for May 2021. This can apply to anywhere where you have Taurus as a major placement in your chart. If you're not sure what that is, you could see the description box below to locate your free birth chart. Be sure to check out your videos for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and start. Today we're going to do things a little bit different than usual. We're going to start by seeing if we have any pre-messages instead of doing our cross as we usually do. If it's something that you like and you enjoy, give me a comment, give me a thumbs up, let me know that you like it so we can continue doing it. Otherwise, if I don't get a lot of feedback from it or a lot of interest in it, I'm not going to continue doing it. But anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe if you've not already done so. Let's go ahead and start by cleaning out our energy. Inhale and exhale as that feels comfortable to you. Let's see. For all of you who have birthdays, happy birthday. I hope you get everything you want and nothing that you don't. Spirit, any pre-messages for Taurus, for me? Pre-messages for Taurus. Taurus for me. Alright, we might not even get any in our mind. Alright. So, you got a book here. And again, guys, keep in mind this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate. Some pieces may resonate, other pieces might not. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can find that information in the description box listed below. Don't try to force the message either, please, guys. Okay, so let me show you what you got. Sorry. So I got this. And then I got this. Okay. There's a lot going on here. Got a little book. But like I always say, I'm not one of those readers who's like, oh, that's too many. There's, for some of you, I felt like there was something that you've been holding on to or you were holding on to. You kind of feel like trapped in this energy. I feel like you're wanting to work on it and see it grow more than what it currently is. You're willing to fight for it. For some of you, I feel like it might be a toxic energy. Others of you, I feel like you're trying to transform yourself from negative energies around yourself. You're trying to go towards the things that you find inspiring and the things that you enjoy in life. You don't want to argue with people. I feel like you're kind of like stuck in, like, you're confused within yourself of like, why are they even fighting about this? Like, it's not worth fighting about. I feel like whether it's you or somebody in your environment, somebody's holding on to resentment and it's causing a lot of friction in the environment. I feel like making this transition of this, like, for some of you, I'm feeling like you're like rebuilding yourself and pursuing the things that you're passionate about. I feel like you might have like just kind of went with the flow or like did what other people had expected or told you to do previously, but you're starting to not starting to, but like you've been on this journey of like more standing in your power, sticking up for yourself, like standing in your power more. And I feel like it's been like a battle for you. It's like an uphill journey still. I feel like you're still going through this of getting people, even some of you for yourself as well. But for some of you, I feel like there's somebody in your environment that you're having a difficult time getting them to recognize this change within you. But there's definitely a change, and it's for the better. I feel like there's things that you might not be able to see yet, but I feel like there's things in transition that are building towards your prosperity and your abundance. I feel like if you just follow your intuition and keep following the path that you feel guided towards, I feel like you're going to come into abundance. I feel like for some of you, in your recent past or in your past, somewhere, it doesn't have to be recent, I felt like there was an emotional disappointment. There was a disappointment by somebody that there was an emotional investment or connection with. And I felt like you kind of like, there was a truth, either there was a truth shared, a truth had, or like, for some of you, I felt like you tried to like get information. For some of you, you might have like kind of spied on somebody to see like if they're being truthful or honest with you. I feel like for some of you, there was like this emotional disappointment in your past, so you just really focused on creating opportunities for yourself, like work. I feel like you like try to put your head in like not put your head in the sand really, but like focus on the task at hand, focus on work. You don't like to necessarily be thinking about your emotions or like too far in the past or too far in the future, because you're focused on the here and now, focus on the task at hand, focus on your prosperity and your wealth. I feel like you're definitely on a journey right now, trying to find the things that motivate and inspire you and encourage you. But for some of you, I feel like it's definitely like a uphill battle of where it's a hard thing to incorporate, or it's a hard thing to get people within your environment to acknowledge and accept or accept. Just one card jumped out. So I feel like for some of you, you might definitely be having mental conflict. There might be some like arguments going on in your environment, but I'm getting more it's like mental conflict. You might be like confused about something. For some of you, I feel like you're like struggling within yourself about a thought or an idea. Taurus for May 2021. Taurus for May. Let's get more information with this Five of Swords. Tell us more about the Five of Swords. For some of you, I feel like there's a change in your environment that you're not allowing yourself to accept. Or there's, whether it's a job or a relationship, there's something that's wanting to change and you're having like mental conflict and struggle with that transition. And it doesn't have to be like a bad transition either. It doesn't have to be something that's negative. In my opinion, everything's always working for our greater good, even the bad things, because they're teaching us lessons. We're growing and we're learning things from them. We're learning what we do want by knowing what we don't want. And even the bad things in my experience, even the things that have been bad and difficult, eventually have led to like greater things. They worked out for my greater good. Like losing a job. Usually you get a better job the next time. Hopefully. So it just all depends on the things you look at, how you look at things. So always keep in mind where you focus your attention, that's what you're going to draw more of towards you. So if you're spending your energy feeling like heavy energies, negative energies, that's what you're going to be bringing more towards yourself. If you're thinking of the silver lining and focusing on the gratitude and the things that you're grateful for, and the things that bring you joy and happiness, and the things that make you feel good, the positive energies, then that's what you're going to be bringing more to it. It'll allow you to get through the difficult times easier and faster. All right, for Taurus, what else with this Five of Swords? Five of Swords. I like to always show both sides because it's the transparent. It tells different things. Perspective is key, right? So you got to have different perspectives. All right. Yes. So definitely this Five of Swords, there's some mental confusion going on right now about a change that you're making in your environment, or some sort of transition that's going on. For some of you, I'm feeling like it's in regards to like a work relation. Like for some of you, you might be changing jobs. For some of you, you might be thinking about like taking like what's it called? An investment, like a new investment. Like trying your luck at something different. Whatever it is, it's tied to your financial abundance. While for some of you, it can be like a long-term like relationship that's like really solid and grounded, like where it's a dependable relationship. But for majority of you, I feel like it's in regards to your finances, your prosperity. I feel like you're waiting for things to grow. You're just trying to work at things to build things to grow, and I feel like you're having this like mental disappointment right now and confusion because things aren't growing the way that you want them to as quickly as you want them to. I feel like you're feeling like you've put in a lot of energy and a lot of time and invested in a lot, and I feel like for some of you, you might not feel like you really got your return on investment, the ROI that you were hoping for, maybe. Let's see what Spirit can advise. Okay, this one too. Aw. Okay. Let's see our first set. And our second set. Okay. All right. I feel like Spirit's advice is for you to allow the people who see you as not doing what you should be and being disappointed, to allow them to have that experience, or allow them their own opinions. But I feel like Spirit's telling you like to keep going, even though it's hard, even though you question it, even though there's times where you feel stuck in your mind about it. As long as you're walking in truth, and as long as this is something that you're passionate about, and that you're really being honest and truthful with yourself about it and all the aspects of it, I feel like Spirit's telling you to like be truthful with yourself and be willing to let people have their opinions outside of what you agree with, outside of what you guys might be used to necessarily. I feel like Spirit's definitely advising you to allow yourself to feel confused. I feel like for some of you, okay, I feel like for some of you that having this confusion is actually a good thing, because it causes you to investigate more. It causes you to look deeper into things, whereas you might not normally do it. But so I feel like Spirit's like encouraging that in a way, but in a healthy way. Like, don't overdo it. Don't get yourself so tied up in like questioning all aspects and feeling so confused and like having this mental conflict so deep that you're paralyzed of making a decision, and you end up making the choice of not making a decision, or not moving in a direction that you would enjoy or that would be good for you or whatever. So make sure that you're doing your own research, but I feel like Spirit's advising you to allow people to have their own opinions and their own perceptions, and allow yourself, for some of you, I feel like when you get trapped in that energy of feeling confused and not sure what to do now, not knowing which path to go on, and you just feel like trapped in it of like, what do I do? Like, I feel like it's like this energy of there's like just a million questions. Like it's like that energy of having a plan and having a like the end goal, and having your plan so tight that can't mess up. But because it's like so because it's like it has so much heaviness to it and so much weight to it, you get trapped in the energy and you get stuck in your mind. And I feel like there's a little bit of element that's good, because it causes you to like reevaluate things and like really dot your I's and cross your T's. But I feel like Spirit at the same time wants you to allow yourself to get out of that energy by like reminding yourself, I'm passionate about this. This is something that I want. This is something that I see truthful, that I see going forward somewhere. This is something where like when I'm really immersed in it, I like where it's going. I like anyways, it's that kind of energy. Like it's something that's good for you. So when you get like too trapped in that energy, I feel like Spirit's advising you to like kind of like go through that energy with yourself and remind yourself of why you're doing what you're doing, and like kind of be your own cheer squad, like your own pep. My God, I'm sorry. Give yourself your own pep talk, kind of, to get yourself out of that energy when it becomes too much. And I feel like Spirit's advice is to like learn the lesson the things that have caused like hurt to you, the things that have been difficult for you. Allow yourself to learn your lesson from that, so that you can bring the joy and awareness to it. So you can turn the darkness into light, so that you can bring so basically you can improve the situation by looking at it different, by it makes sense. So you can improve like allow yourself to feel the hurt and the disappointment that you've felt, and allow that to have to transition from being a negative energy into like really like now you know how to look at different energies. Now you know what to expect. Now you know when you're in that situation and these things happen, this is going to be the outcome more than likely. So you know how to do things different. So I feel like Spirit's like encouraging you to like transition that energy into something that's joyful. For some of you, I feel like you've been through something very difficult, and that by you sharing it with other people, I feel like other people will be like encouraged and inspired and motivated from you. Okay, guys, that's gonna be that's going to be it for our pre-messages for May. If you have enjoyed it and you want to see more of those, send me a comment or something, let me know. Otherwise, like I said, if I don't really get too much interest in it, I'm not going to continue it. So we'll see what comes out of it. All right, guys. Last transition. We're going to start our cross now. Thank you, Spirit, for Taurus for May 2021. Taurus for May. Taurus. For some of you, I'm getting like, you have a pre-message here of the 3 of Wands and the 9, the 9 of Pentacles. So basically, what I'm getting is you're waiting to be confident. You're waiting for your wish fulfillment. You're waiting to like really stand your ground. For some of you, if it is a business, you're waiting for it to kind of air all the elements and aspects of it come together so that you can like start moving forward, so you can start making money, so you can start like enjoying the future that you're planning for yourself. For some of you, I feel like you're waiting on an opportunity to come around that you feel abundant about. For some, but there will be a victory in it. Yay! So if that message resonates for you, and you're waiting for your opportunity to come around, like you're waiting for something to get finalized or whatever to get the elements moving in your business, I'm expecting or believe it's gonna go well. So let me know how that goes. Let me know what it is and how it goes. That's exciting. Congratulations. Taurus for me. Taurus for me. 2020. Taurus for me. This will be our last shuffle. Thank you, Spirit. What do you have for Taurus for me? Okay, so right now, for some of you, you might find yourself, hold on, please. For some of you, you might find yourself, having it, like having to fight for something. For some of you, you might be leaving the situation because it was difficult for you, and now you're having to fight something in it, something because of it. Yeah. Aw, this is gonna be a heavy reading potentially, maybe for your partner. Yeah. Okay, guys. This is the final outcome should things remain the same. I know I'm skipping ahead, but I'm very excited. And with some of the cards I see here, I just want to give you like a little encouragement. So we're gonna get there when we get there, but this did come out in your pre-message, so I want to acknowledge that right now because there is a little bit of heaviness here, but we'll get there when we get there. Get comfy, guys. Bottom of the deck. Oh, 7 of Pentacles. All right, so there's something that you're working towards or you've been working on, and it's just not going necessarily the way you wanted it to, as good as you wanted it to, how you wanted it to. I feel like you're really taking a pause right now and looking at the situation and really evaluating it and asking yourself, is this enough? Is it good enough? For some of you, I feel like you're questioning if you're good enough, but I feel like majority of you, you're questioning, like, is this enough? Like, is it enough for you? Like, are you going to continue it? Should you continue it? Is it worth continuing? All right, for Taurus, for May 2021, Taurus, for me, this will be our last shuffle, guys. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Guys, 9 of Pentacles again. I like it. Yeah. All right. Taurus for me. Taurus for me. Taurus for me. Thank you, Spirit. Taurus for me. Okay. Good. Taurus. Come on, guys. Get out your head, though. Temperance. So, bottom of the deck, you have 7 of Pentacles clarified with Temperance. So, like I was saying, for some of you, I feel like you've been working on something for quite a while. And you're just wondering, is it enough? Is it going to ever be fair? Is it ever going to be balanced? Is it ever going to feel like it's like it? like it's where you belong, like it's your home, like it fits. There's something that you've been working at for a while, potentially, that it's not been balanced, it's not been fair, it's a little out of control, actually. And I feel like you're trying to follow your intuition, you're trying to follow your insight and your inspiration to lead you to feel better, to be happy. Okay, current energy. You have the Seven of Wands clarified with the Queen of Swords. So what I'm getting from this is there's something you're fighting, whether it's within yourself or in your environment. I feel like there's definitely somebody who's not being completely truthful and honest in your situation, in your environment. Again, whether it's yourself or somebody else in your environment. And it's somebody who's not being truthful, and it's causing some arguments and friction. I feel like somebody also in the situation, whether it's you or somebody else, I feel like they're being a little selfish and self-centered, and that's causing friction and arguments in the environment as well. Yes, got the Emperor here. Yeah. All right. So the energy that's crossing this is the Six of Swords clarified with the Emperor. Definitely. So this energy of like somebody's being kind of catty and petty, and the other person's like trying to get away from the difficulty. Somebody's being very arrogant and just kind of nasty, like really with the Emperor here, clarifying the Six of Swords. I feel like this energy of like having to fight, somebody might be having to fight to get away from somebody. Like you might be in a difficult situation and you're trying to break up with this person because they're like self-centered and they're egotistical, and they're about themselves, and they're controlling and they're manipulative, and they're not a good energy, and you're trying to get away from that. Or vice versa, they may be trying to get away from you. Whoever it is, there's somebody involved in this situation that is not happy. They don't feel good, and they're not being treated well. Somebody is not being treated well in the situation, and they're wanting to get away from it. And how could you blame them? Okay, what the heck? Okay, so we got some additional message here. That's cool. I just noticed you have two clarifiers for. Oh, okay, that's why. Okay. You're at a soul level. The underlying energy. You have the Nine of Swords clarified with the Two of Cups and the Chariot. So I feel like at a soul level, there's somebody that you care about very much. This could actually be yourself as well. For some of you, it's it's a relationship. For others of you, it could be yourself. And I feel like somebody felt like, okay, for some of you, somebody left too quickly. Like, you're thinking about how they just up and left and it wasn't fair, and like you just missed them. And so you're spending a lot of time thinking about that energy. For others of you, I felt like you really feel conflicted that you disappointed yourself, or you didn't stand up for yourself. You didn't walk away when you felt you should have. You didn't follow your intuition when you felt like you should have left. And now for some of you, I feel like you're stuck in this situation currently of trying to get away from this difficult energy. And again, guys, like I said, it's heavy. That's why I wanted to like show you. But again, like, keep in mind, there's definitely a lot of mental conflict. You have the Two of Swords that came out in your pre-shuffle. It's also here clarifying your final outcome. So I feel like there's like some insecurities within you that are kind of like, I felt like maybe like insecurities that you had got magnified by somebody else in your environment, and now it's causing you to like really feel those insecurities. But I feel like it's misplaced. I don't feel like that's the best I could say is that sitting there thinking of disappointing things about ourselves, or thinking difficult memories, or things didn't work out the way we wanted to. All of us could say that. I know I have. But that energy doesn't help us. It doesn't get us anywhere. It just causes us to sit there in quicksand, basically. And so when we just sit there and say, yeah, it hurt, it was not okay, I'm not going to let somebody do that to me again. I care about you, but I care about me more. Like being in that energy of, and just like really accepting that pain, but not letting it like overtake you. There's like a lot to be said about that. There's a great lesson within that. Like you learn your lessons faster, you heal faster from it. So I would really encourage you to sit in that energy and stay in that energy regardless of if it's encouraged in your environment or not. Encourage it within yourself because you deserve it. Okay. So at a soul level, and for some of you, you might be wanting a relationship and it's not coming in as quickly as you wanted or as quickly as you'd hoped. So your recent past, you have the Knight of Pentacles clarified with the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like for some of you in your recent past, there was this opportunity. You started taking action towards something, like your finances, and it really created this confidence within you. I feel like for some of you, you might have received a new job opportunity and you're like working towards that, and you're like really feeling like confident within that role, and or that role is building more confidence within you. For some of you, I feel like you're really just a really good fit at the position that you're in at work. Whatever role that you have, it's a good fit for you, and it gives you a lot of confidence as well. It's something that you do very, very well at, and it's something that you can even do by yourself. Like, if it's not if it's not a high volume, like you could basically run everything yourself. If you can manage the volume by yourself, you can manage everything else by yourself. Okay. So your crowning energy, you have the King of Swords clarified with the Two of Pentacles. Oh, Taurus. I love you. I hope you get better. I hope you get this clarity that you need. But keep in mind, you can always give it to yourself. You don't need it from other people. All right, so in your crowning energy, I feel like you spend a lot of time heavily thinking about what to do. What path do I choose? What will, like, if I do this, what will happen? If I say that, what will happen? You're constantly in your mind about this and that and like this. And I feel like for some of you, you might have a lot of things going on, and you're like really having like this mental conflict about everything that is going on right now. Like you could be balancing work, dropping the kids off at school. I know like some schools are going back after this COVID stuff for like a little bit of time. You might be doing like, I don't know. For some of you, I feel like you have like, not like a riot. What is it called? It's like, I hope nobody's rioting, but it's like, like where you go and you do like you hold your sign and like a rally or like it's like a group meeting. What is it called? It's like what is it? Well, if it's you, you'll know. And if that's you, I hope everything goes well for everything. I hope everything works according to your plan. I feel like you're definitely spending a lot of time trying to get everything to, like, get things together, like, get everything in order, get your T's crossed and your I's dotted and everything. I feel like you're definitely balancing a lot. For some of you, I feel like you're questioning, for some of you, I feel like you got a lot going on and you're not appreciating yourself and you're not valuing the work that you're putting into something. And I feel like you should stop. I feel like you should appreciate yourself, value your time, respect yourself, and don't be so hard on yourself. Like, just go with your guidance, like, follow your intuition, and, like, try to calm down a little bit. I feel like there's so much mental heavy energy about mental conflict, about, like, something that was said or done, or something you should have said, something you didn't say. There's like, you should have said this, there's like so much like basically Gemini in your mind. Oh my gosh. And it's a heaviness for you. I feel like it's a good idea to kind of, again, focus on the positive energy, focus on things you're grateful for, focus on things that you enjoy, things that you like to be around, things like music or nature or sports, things that bring you joy. Focus your energy on that. In your near future, you have the Eight of Pentacles clarified with the High Priestess. All right. In your near future, for some of you, I feel like you have a project that is like kind of hush hush. Like not everybody knows, not many people know. It's something that is very quiet, and you're going to spend a lot of time creating and building it. You're going to be putting a lot of time in your near future creating that opportunity for yourself that nobody knows about. That little secret thing that you got going on. You're going to be building it and spending time investing in it, creating it, whatever it is for you. If you're interested in a personal read, reach out to me. I feel like for some of you as well in your near future, you're going to be following your intuition in regards to an opportunity to either build something new or continue to build either like by yourself or with somebody else, a group energy. For some of you, I feel like somebody's gonna come to you with an opportunity in your near future, and you're gonna feel like it's kind of sketchy. And if you don't get that feeling, great, go for it. But if you get that feeling, just follow your intuition here with the High Priestess. Whatever it is, follow your intuition. You have it, use it. Whatever this thing is coming up in your near future, it's going to be an opportunity for you to create something or build something or work at something, work towards something. It could be an opportunity that has financial reward, financial gain. It could be a relationship with like family members or even like friends. I don't really feel like it's it's a romantic relationship. I feel like if it is in regards to other people outside of like a work environment, I feel like it would be in relation to like a family. Like for some of you, you might have a family member that requires a lot of attention and a lot of effort. And you might have to go do something behind the scenes that they don't know about, that not many people know about, to get them help or care or something like that. Something. How you feel about yourself. You have the Moon card clarified with the Empress. Okay. All right. So I feel like for some of you, you feel like you have the capability to create something, but you're not sure what it is yet. For others of you, I feel like you don't feel inspired and guided towards what you want to create, so you're just going about what you think you should, even though you might not feel inspiration behind it. For some of you, I feel like you might be confused. For some of you, if you're a male and somebody recently told you they're pregnant, you might be confused if you're the dad or not. And if you're a female in that situation, you might wonder how the dad might take it. I'm like really getting this heavy energy of like not feeling motivated, not feeling inspired, and not feeling encouraged. Like feeling like you're supposed to be doing something but not sure what it is. How others see you, you have the Three of Swords clarified with the World card. Okay, so there's people in your environment that have seen you go through a hard, difficult relationship and or breakup. I feel like people are noticing in your environment you're trying to make this transition, but there's like this heaviness that's holding you back still. I feel like there's somebody in your environment that cares very much about you. And it's hard for them seeing you in a difficult situation right now. It's hard for them seeing you with this heaviness. Your hopes and or fears. Your hopes. You have the 9 of Cups clarified with the Ace of Cups. So you're hoping for your wish fulfillment. You're, for some of you, if you're not in a relationship, whoever this reading is for, you're hoping for your right opportunity, like your right person to come in. There's been disappointment in your relationships in the past, and you're hoping for your person to come in. You want somebody that's your wish fulfillment. You want somebody who you feel connected and tied to. Somebody who you just get each other, where you don't have to defend yourself, where you don't have to argue, where things just are natural and they flow smoothly. You're hoping for like your person to come in. For others of you, if it's not that, I feel like you're hoping for like your confidence. I feel like you're feeling it more and more, and you're just ready for like to really stand in your power. Your final outcome, should things remain the same, you have the 9 of Pentacles clarified with the 2 of Swords. Okay, guys. So it looks like you're, I would say cautious. Not that you are cautious. I would tell you to be cautious about repeating the same energy. Like just being so stuck in your mind, you're not sure what to do. Where you have this beautiful opportunity to really stand in your power, stand in your glory and your abundance. To not need anybody else, to really just stand in your own power. But you keep getting stuck and standing in your own way. I feel like you're not allowing yourself to see your greatness. I feel like you're, like somebody might have told you, like whether it's these crappy relationships that you might have experienced in your past, or a parent or something, somebody in your past has told you and caused you to feel that you're not worthy, you're not good enough, you don't deserve it. So when you start to feel like, oh, people like me, I'm doing really good, I'm proud of myself, I'm feeling really good, then this energy comes in. Do I deserve it? Is it going to come, like, is it going to go away? Is this person being honest? Is it being sincere? And then you go back to like really working hard towards the things that you're wanting to create. And so that allows you more opportunities, more growth, more abundance. And then you get back to this energy again of like, do I deserve it? Is it going to be taken away? What do I need to do to keep it? It's like the circle of like you're causing potentially your own downfall by not trusting yourself, not trusting your greatness, not allowing yourself to see your full potential, not living up to it. And I know some of you are going to say, oh, she doesn't know what she's talking about. This isn't my reading. I know how great and how awesome I am. But whoever's this reading is for, they are great and they're awesome. But they doubt it from time to time. Not all the time, but enough that it impacts them. Enough where it causes them to have stale energy in their environment from time to time. Enough where it causes them to keep experiencing difficult relationships where they might continuously give and give and give and not receive. So whoever's this reading is for, really look at the energy that you've been getting. Like, where have you been building? What have you been creating? And is it balanced and is it fair? Is it something you want to continue? Whoever's reading this is for, you have the 9 of Pentacles. They showed up in your pre-shuffle. It showed up multiple times in every single deck that we've used. So that tells me that you definitely somebody who can stand on your own. You're somebody who has the ability to be confident. You should be confident. You should be proud of yourself. But with all this mental conflict and all this like not sure and this confusion, I feel like you're not trusting yourself. You're not standing in your power. You're not realizing your own greatness. And that is to your detriment. It's good to like really be able to stand in our like in a humble way and be like, yes, like there's things I need to learn, things I need to grow, and definitely be humble and be like a human being, a decent human being. But at the same time, when you do it to your detriment, if you're like, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, somebody I knew, they had always said, I was born in shit and I'm going to die in shit. So if you're living in that energy, like, that's what you're creating for yourself. But if you're realizing, I'm great today, I was great yesterday, I'm going to be great tomorrow, whatever comes, I can deal with it. I know what my greatness is. I know what my power is. I know that things are always working out for my greater good. Things are always going to work out for your greater good. So just realize, like, what kind of energy do you want to be in? Because you definitely have things, you have something to be proud of. You have the ability to create and manifest a life of your dreams. But if you're in that negative energy of where you're doubting yourself before you're even, like, really creating it, it's like a baker. Like, if they go in and they're like, okay, it's time for me to bake my pies today, and they go in and they know what they know and they do what they do because that's what they do, then they're gonna have great products. But if you go in and you're like, I'm not sure, I don't remember how much do I put in of this and how much of that, and you're not really sure and you're not really paying attention the whole way, and you're kind of like just kind of scatterbrained and not really focused on what you're doing and doubting yourself the whole way, you're gonna end up with a product that other people might not want. So be proud of yourself. Be confident. You're the baker. You know the recipe by hand. You don't need to go look at a recipe. You already know what the ingredients are. You know how much you need of what. So allow yourself to be great. Allow yourself to acknowledge your greatness. Again, in a healthy way, obviously. But allow it. I want to see what Spirit wants to advise, because there's more energy on the table. And I don't like to leave a reading with energy on the table, so let's see. First card out, we have Venture. Blooming. They're just coming right out. Insecurity. Exertion. Wish. Truthfulness. Vulnerability. So I have to say it slowly. Last one. Abundance. All right, so let's break them down, our messages, shall we? All right, Taurus. So we got Venture and Wish. So what I'm getting from this is whatever it is, and then I just noticed in the background over here, you got an O2. I don't know if you guys can see it back there, but it looks like an O2, like a decision to be made. There's like, anyways. So for some of you, there's a wish, and you might have like an opportunity to like do something that you've been really thinking about or wanting to do. I feel like Spirit's encouraging you to go ahead and do it. Next we have, wait, hold on, back up. Okay. For some of you, I feel like Spirit wants you to allow yourself to be hopeful, to be wishful, to allow yourself to dream again and to feel inspired and to feel motivated, to allow yourself to have play again, to laugh and feel joy, to bring in that energy that causes you to like want to play and have fun and be light. And that's going to cause in like, or that's going to bring in opportunities for your wish fulfillment. That's going to bring in like new exciting opportunities for you. Next, we have blooming and truthfulness. So for some of you, definitely there's going to be a truth being revealed, whether you're revealing it or somebody's revealing it to you. I feel like definitely there's going to be something that's going to be revealed. For some of you, you might be realizing something in your dreams, or like getting a message in your dreams. For some of you, somebody might be pregnant. For others of you, somebody told you they were pregnant and they really aren't, and you're going to be finding out soon because they're not showing and they should be, and you're going to question that, and you're like, what's up? And they're going to be like, oh. And then some of you might want to like go do a pregnancy test. Okay, we'll pass that. Okay, and then we have insecurity and vulnerability. Okay. I feel like definitely for some of you, the things that you feel inadequate about are definitely like pressure points for you, and you don't allow other people to notice those or to be aware of those, or you don't share those with other people. But I feel like for some of you, there might be somebody in your environment that is a good friend for you, and you might see potential for a relationship, or nonetheless they're a good friend at least for you. For some of you it can turn into a relationship, but nonetheless, I feel like you definitely guard yourself against everybody, and I feel like Spirit wants you to be more like discerning. Do we have that? No. To like be more discerning about who you guard yourself from. Like, not everybody's an enemy. Like, obviously there are some secrets that are only for us in Spirit, but sometimes by talking with other people, we build bonds and strengthen bonds, and we also like help heal ourselves and others by like sharing that. Like, it just helps that cleansing energy to come through. So for some of you, I feel like don't beat yourself up so much about your vulnerabilities and insecurities. I feel like for some of you, I feel like having that talk with somebody that shares those same things, and you might not even know they share them yet. You might have a talk and have something slip in, and somebody's like, oh, that happened to me, or I experienced that too, or I did that too, or like whatever it is for you. But obviously you have discernment with who you let your guards down with, but I feel like for some of you, you might benefit in letting your guard down, or letting your guard down a little bit more. And then we have exertion and abundance. So definitely keep working towards your abundance, but don't work yourself so much that that's all you're doing. Like, work hard, play hard. Keep you time available. Keep time for you available. Okay, that has been your reading, Taurus. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of love and light.